up? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm back at it again with another fantastic haul for you today. For the very first time, I'm going to be reviewing and hauling one of my favorite fashion retailers, Eloquii. I know I can always count on Eloquii to have really good quality, fashion forward items that fit very well. The only downside to Eloquii is that they have very limited in-store, like brick and mortar locations. I used to be able to shop at their Houston location in the Galleria. As I traveled for work to Houston every couple of months, I always made a point to stop in there. And I know that they've since closed that store. I've also been to the one in New York City, but I know that there's only like a handful of stores throughout the country. The majority of their business, I'm sure, is through e-commerce. So be sure to check out their website. Or if you're lucky enough to live close to an Eloquii, definitely stop in. They have some amazing things right now. If you're anything like me, then fall is your favorite time for fashion. The colors, the layers, the textures are really just unmatched from any other season. So I always look forward to what brands are going to be bringing out as we transition from summer to fall. I did pick up some good transition pieces that can absolutely work now as we transition from summer to fall, and then just some universal pieces that you can really wear anytime. Very quickly before we get started, for any of you that are new here, I'll share my sizing just if you're looking to reference what I'm trying on to what your measurements are. I am roughly a size 24 or a 3X in most brands, and I am a little bit on the taller side at 5'11". So again, just keep that in mind as you're seeing me try these on in comparison to your own measurements. First up is this really pretty sweater dress. I was drawn to this by the coloring. I love the horizontal stripes here and the different color blocking throughout. I also really love like the button front detail. These are functioning buttons. So you could not only wear this as a dress, but you could almost wear this as like a duster and just leave it open as well. So it does have that versatility. It's very long. It's definitely on the longer side. And like, again, I said I am a tall gal and this was plenty long for me. So I did appreciate that. It's got lots of good stretch to it and a lot of stretch kind of horizontally here. I wasn't sure about this. I've not tried any of these like sweater dresses on from Eloquii before. So I did size up to the 26, 28, and I'm really kicking myself that I did that because I think the 22, 24 would have fit beautifully. I had plenty of room throughout like the hips and the butt, which is typically my largest area. But I had a little bit too much room like in the bust and like the underarm area. It just didn't look as tailored and as flattering as I would have liked it to be. So I may just exchange this for the size down, which would be my tried and true like 22, 24, and be just a happy camper. The length on the sleeves is very nice as well. And it's got a lot of good like thickness to it. It's a nice warm, you're gonna stay really cozy in this. I think it would pair very well with some cute like knee-high boots or even some tights into the winter season, and I'm just really happy I was able to try this. Next up, I thought I'd try some denim. I've never tried Eloquii's denim before, so of course I opted for like the fly button up aesthetic. This is like my go-to. I just think it's so flattering, and who doesn't love a good button detail? I picked these up in like the peach lift fit, which are supposed to be like super like butt flattering, but I just didn't think that they did that for me. I don't know, they weren't like as high rise in the back as I would have liked. I definitely have a larger like bottom half, so I was surprised that these didn't fit as nicely as they probably should have. I picked them up in the size 26. They fit really well size wise, just not my favorite in terms of the rise and the coverage in the back. Nice skinny leg, slight like fade and rinse throughout. Probably just a good like basic pair of jeans to have in your closet, but again, they just didn't do it for me in the butt. And to pair with it, I picked up this like chunky cable knit balloon sleeved sweater. I really thought that this was so cute when I saw it online because it does have the functioning buttons in the front as well. So you can wear this on its own or left open with something underneath as more of like that cardigan look. It's definitely like blousier, kind of on the oversized side. And again, with the balloon sleeve, it just has this like coziness that I was drawn to. I love the color. This like camel color is so good for fall. I picked this up in the 26-28. Again, I just wasn't sure like how much stretch this knit was gonna have. And I do think that I probably could have stayed with my tried and true 22-24 here, as the shoulder area was incredibly dropped and I had plenty of room elsewhere. So I may, again, exchange this for the size down. But overall, it's so, so cute. I think it's very, very versatile. You can wear this, like I said, on its own or buttoned open and have a really great fall look. I was feeling kind of like badass biker chic with these next two items, and I'm not mad about it. I picked up the black faux leather like bralette cami. It's got a lot of really great stretch. I think that this is such a cute look with like some high-waisted denim and like a jacket, or you could just wear this on its own in the summertime. I've had my eye on this for so long, and I finally like pulled the trigger and just decided to buy it. I did get this in the 26-28, and I'm glad that I did because I didn't want it to be super skin tight, and I feel like this allowed me to have a little bit more breathability because it does have kind of that like fuzzy, warm lining that if it is clung to your body, you're definitely gonna start to get overheated and warm and like sweat, and I knew I wouldn't want that. So I'm really happy I got this size, and it fits really, really well. And why not put like leather on leather, am I right? With this hot pink biker jacket. This color is everything to me. It just makes my soul so happy. It is the most beautiful like fuchsia, like magenta pink in like this badass biker jacket. I just love like the moto look. Eloquii does such a great job with all of their like moto jackets and these like biker jackets. They have these leather jackets every single season, all season long, every year in different colors. I've yet to see one in this color, and so I knew I was gonna have to try it out. They're really well constructed, really good, like solid hardware here on the sleeves. You can absolutely leave this like open or zipped up shut. There was plenty of room in this for me. I picked it up in the size 26-28. It's definitely the right fit. I didn't feel like at any time it was too oversized or too tight in the shoulders, which is usually my problem with biker jackets. I can't say enough good things about this jacket. I'm so obsessed with it. I can't wait to wear this with like some really distressed skinny jeans and some booties, or even with like a black bodycon dress and just put this over top of it. Oh, there's just so much potential with this jacket. I'm so happy I got this one. And that's everything that I picked up from Eloquii. I hope you've enjoyed it. I was definitely trying to bridge the gap here between summer and fall with this haul. Look, I just rhymed. I didn't even mean to do that. It's so good. And although some of the pieces fit too large, I do feel confident that when I exchange and I get the size down, things will fit just right. So I'm really happy I kind of got a mix of my true size, which is like the 22-24, and some on the size up with the 26-28, just to really see where my size range fell. And I think it's absolutely dependent on the construction and like the fabric content of the pieces, because the biker jacket fit wonderfully at the 26-28, but then some of the knit things that did have stretch in them were definitely a little too big for me. So that's really good for me to know going forward, and hopefully that's helpful for you as well if you're shopping online with them. I always love to hear your comments and feedback, so please let me know what you think down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so that I know that you like this kind of content. That really helps me to determine what kinds of brands and trends and styles I should continue to show you here on this channel, and I really appreciate it. And last but not least, if you're not already a subscriber, I really encourage you to do so. I'd love to have you join us here. We have such a great community building, and if that sounds like something that you're into as well, I encourage you to subscribe and join us as we go deeper into plus size fashion. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll be sure to see you in the next one. Bye.